All right, guys, part 2 of the MMAOB Daily Podcast, Monday, March 27th, 2023. I'm your host, as always, Adam Martin, joined by my co-hoster, Mr. Big Marcel. Marcel, we're going to do some UFC news and fight announcements. We got our buddy Antoine in the chat. Oh, fucking yeah, part 2. Oh, yeah, man. Bonus podcast, guys, bonus. Not going to be too long, Marcel. I think 15, 20 minutes, probably something like that. I don't think we need to go too long. But we'll talk about some fight announcements. I think we'll go to your page. Is there something you wanted to say? You were just talking about something, or Corey Sanders?
Yeah. Oh no, that was an old post, man. That was an old post.
Oh, okay. Wait,
2020.
Yeah, let's just go to your page then, Marcel. We'll start there, okay? I always like going to your page, man. Give Marcel a shout out. All right, buddy. Let's go. Let's go, my man. All right. This is new. Oh, shit. I didn't see it. What a fucking fight. Oh, what a fight. Tetsuya Taira and Clayton Rodriguez. Tyra's going to be favored. I mean, because the grappling is just ridiculous. Yeah. But, man, I thought Rodriguez looked phenomenal in that last fight. Obviously, that quick finish. And then I thought he beat CJ Vergara, too. He had that nasty calf slicer. Actually, crazy enough, Lacerda had a calf slicer, too.
Yeah.
How fucked is that? Tyra's going to be favored, but I like Clayton, man. You like this fight, Marcel?
Me too, man. Yeah. And Taira should be ranked if he wins. I mean, he's 3-0 already. Yeah. Look impressive in every single fight in the UFC. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good fight. So they both fought CJ. And again, I thought that Clayton should have won the fight. It was very close. Teresa Bleda, Gabriel Fernandez. I mean, Fernandez looked like absolute shit against Jasmine. And Bleda had that fight with your girl. What's her name? Natalia Silva, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got kicked in the stomach, I think. That's how she lost. I mean, most people will lose to Natalia, right? Or to the head. Yeah. Most people lose to Natalia, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think Teresa will be favored in this fight. She's super young, too. She's very young. She's like one of the youngest fighters in the roster right now. I definitely think she wins.
2001, man. I mean, that made me feel old.
I was writing my UFC 287 preview. Started it today. Raul Rosas Jr. is 2004.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
Fucking crazy. Kevin Lee wanted Chiesa fight. Chiesa apparently declined. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the rematch. Because that first fight, let's be honest, like, the referee stopped the fight too soon, right? Remember that first fight? He didn't go out.
Yeah, but I still don't blame Yamasaki for it because it looked like I was out.
Mario Yamasaki sucks.
Yeah.
I like that fight too. She did look awful. I agree. All right, next fight. Haley Cowan and Jamie Lynn Horth. It's just weird how they keep booking Cowan for all these fights. Like, her fights keep falling off, but the opponents...
It wasn't her fault the last time.
Yeah. I mean, that's another weight cut, though. I mean, that's tough. Jamie Lynn Horth is, I think, she's Canadian, right? No, her.
Yeah.
LFA, she's LFA, right? Yeah. I mean, I might favor Cowan in this fight a little bit, but I don't know. I have to think about it more. You have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I favor Horth in this fight.
Yeah, so. I have to watch her tape. I know about her a little bit, but I need to watch more tape. I would just say Cowan because, like, actually, I can't pick Cowan. I'm not picking right now. I don't even know if this fight's going to happen. Joseph Holmes, Claudio Ribeiro. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, both guys, I think they both lost their last fights by stoppage, right?
Ugly Man against Man, right? His nickname is Ugly Man, guys. I'm not calling him ugly.
Yeah, because that mustache with that little, like, the Ian McCall.
Yeah. Uncle Creepy.
Ugly Man, Uncle Creepy. There you go. I don't know about this one. It's kind of a toss-up. This is another one I just saw today. Jimmy Flick and Alessandro Costa. How do you even pick Flick after the last fight, man? He looked so
Costa
bad.
Costa didn't look bad, I think, against Albasi. Definitely not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, he didn't look too bad. Did he get finished late? I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I could pick Jimmy Flick, man. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not sure. I don't mind the fight. I just don't know if I could pick this dude. A couple other comments. Bleda wins that fight. Happy to see Taira. Makayev and Taira would be good one day for sure for the belt, probably. Who I think Hamza fight next? Costa at middleweight. I don't know. Costa. I think didn't they say Strickland and Costa was being targeted? Wasn't that?
I think they can put him on 2 cards, man. Hamza. It's either the Abu Dhabi card in October. Or maybe the Stockholm card, which they probably will do.
So I think he's going to be the main event for that fight.
Yeah, definitely. If he fights in Stockholm, it's the main event. Yeah.
Onama and Askarbat. I don't really understand this fight. I got to be honest with you. Like, this guy is definitely a fraud. You know, the record was padded. He looked terrible with Jamal Emmers. And Onama's legit, man. I absolutely like Onama in this fight. My pick's not going to change in this one.
His gas tank is a little bit off sometimes, but it's still better than Hussein's. So, yeah.
Yeah. Muhammad Usman Jr. Tafa. That's coming up pretty quick. I don't know. Because Usman, like, I know he went Ultimate Fighter, but I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good. Yeah. And Tafa, this is his debut, but like, and his brother obviously is in the UFC. He had a lot of kickboxing fights, right? He's Glory, right?
Yeah, man. And I mean, Usman won against Misha Tate's brother, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I know it's not Misha Tate's brother, obviously. And Junior Tafa, yeah, he's like the younger brother of Justin Tafa, right?
Yeah.
And the thing with Junior is, like, if he takes it serious, he will probably win. But sometimes Junior doesn't take it really serious. But he's a fun fighter to watch. In the kickboxing, I saw a lot of kickboxing matches of him because he fought in Glory. But yeah, looking forward to it, man. He always reminds me of a little bit of a heavyweight Bruno Mars. But yeah.
Arman and Machado. I mean, we know about this one already. 5 rounds fight. I think Arman wins, though.
I think, yeah, the thing is, like, why does Arman have to fight down again after beating Ismagulov, you know?
Yeah.
But I think they kind of compensate him with, hey, dude, we give you a main event, you know?
Yeah, listen, I love Moicano, but like all his wins are basically by rear naked choke, and I don't really see him choking out Tsarukyan. I just don't really see it happening. So how does he really win? I don't know, man. I mean, Armin's a legit beast, you know? Oh, a couple of comments, guys. Hey, Wani, what's up? He thinks Onama and Ashkabar are frauds. I mean, possibly. Yeah, I like Tsarukyan in this fight. Oh, John likes Junior Tafa. You know, John, honestly, I would probably lean that way right now, but I got one thing I want to see with that fight is the weight. And like, I don't know how much Junior Tafa weighs. I want to see what he weighs. Oh, I love this fight. D-Rod and Ian Garry. This is a good fight, man. I mean, you're finally giving Ian Garry a legitimate, opponent. I know that Song Kenan, knocked him down, but like, let's be honest, going into that fight, no one was picking Song Kenan.
No.
This is a fight, Marcel, where I think a lot of people would pick Rodriguez. This is a very interesting fight. Do you have any thoughts on this fight?
Can go both ways, dude. I mean, listen, man, Ian Garry. I like Ian Garry, to be really honest, man. I think he's corny as fuck on the mic, but I think he's a pretty decent fighter, you know. I actually saw a fun interview with him with MMA On Point today from 2 weeks ago, where he was like commenting on the whole top 15 on the welterweight. He has a really good mind, dude. You should watch
Ian
that video.
Or D-Rod?
Yeah, he has a really good mind. He was talking about the top 15, the complete top 15, and about training with Gilbert Burns, Vicente Lucas, Shafkat. So I sent you the link later.
Yeah, sure.
And Rodriguez, yeah, we know Rodriguez how he fights. You know, it's like really decent, but it's not like something super spectacular. You know what I mean? So
there's a big age gap here too, 11 years. Yeah, that's interesting. I love D-Rod, man. I bet on him almost every fight, but I don't know if I can in this fight, Marcel. I'm not sure. I have to think about this some more, guys. Like, I want to say I want to pick D-Rod, but I mean, Machado's fucking good too, man. He is a good fighter. Interesting fight. All right, a couple other ones. Jack Hermansson, Brennan. I like this fight. I kind of was thinking maybe it would be the Sweden main event, Marcel. Is it on the Sweden card? It is, right?
No, I don't know if this is in Sweden, June 3rd. I have no idea.
Okay.
Because if June 3rd is in Sweden, then we know Kamsat is not on it, because that's almost just with the Ramadan and things, I think.
Right. I mean, how do you not pick Allen? How do you not pick Allen here, though? Right? Like after the last fight, right? Yeah. And Hermansson didn't look that great against the leads there. I don't know. I like Hermansson, but look, someone even said he's the headliner. Did you respond? No,
because I don't know.
I don't think it will be.
Oh, it is. It's main event.
Oh shit, it is main event. Oh wow. Okay, never mind, guys. Sorry. Is it Sweden though? Do you know?
No, I don't know. Like I said, no, probably not, because.
Okay, so then it would be in Vegas, probably, right? Brendan Allen looked amazing in the last fight, man. I mean, I don't know how you don't pick him here, but they both have like the same tattoo almost too, right? You see this? Like,
actually, if they hug each other, they complete each other.
That's so fucking funny, Marcel. That is so funny. I think Allen wins. Yeah, I'd favor him too. Sweden is Hamzat Costa. I mean, I don't think it's confirmed, right? It's not confirmed, right?
No.
Do you guys think someone declines another fight? Arman murders Moicano? Probably. No one wants to fight this dude. If Rob and Umar get made for July, that fight's not going. That's Ali tweeting for him. That's not happening. Why would No, I'm not saying you're saying anything wrong, John, but like, how does Umar jump up and get that fight? He's, I guess, the number one contender. He just doesn't, right? I don't think so. Do you?
No.
Who do you guys think Patty fights next? Well, it looked like he is really fat right now, by the way. Like he's in the hospital or something. I saw the picture. I'm like, holy fuck, he looks like he's a heavyweight now. He's got to fight the scale first.
This dude, he's now challenging Jared Gordon for a rematch because he knows he has a good chance to win the rematch,
Especially after
he does
fight with Bobby
fight,
Green, more damage.
He doesn't want to fight the winner of Dober against Frevola, dude.
No, I think either of those guys beats him. At least Jared, could win that fight, although I think a lot of us thought that was robbery of the year last year. A couple other fights here. Jin Frey against Elise Reed. You know me, I don't think Elise Reed's good at all. Jin Frey has even worse record.
But I'm happy Jin got another fight at the UFC.
I don't mind Jin too much. I just don't like Elise Reed, man. I don't like her as a person. I shouldn't say that. I don't really like her fighting style. I don't find her exciting to watch. I don't think I've enjoyed one of her fights. So I'm taking Fry just based on that alone. I know she's an older fighter and everything, but yeah.
I think Fry got screwed against who was that again? Against
Vanessa Demopoulos? Was that who it was?
Yeah.
I mean, she could be 3-3. We haven't did this in a while. Machado against Vlashev or Slava Borshev, Slava Claus, right?
Yeah. This is finally a fight Slava Claus can win, dude.
Maybe, but I mean, he might get beat too. I don't know, man. This is kind of a toss-up, Marcel. You like Slava, huh?
Yeah, man. Slava could be the younger brother of Walter White in Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Jeremiah Wells and Matthew Stolzenberg. I mean, this is such a good fight. Sendi's a lot younger too. Pardon?
That's coming up quick.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of surprised they booked on short. Maybe they knew about it before. Maybe they just didn't announce it. I mean, Jeremiah Wells he's a fucking tank, and he's looked good lately. Do you have any thoughts on this fight right now?
No, not yet.
It's a tough one to call, man. I gotta think about that more. Yasmin Lucindo, Brogan Walker. I really like Lucindo, man. I liked how she looked in that fight. And Brogan Walker, this is a harder fight than La Niang, right? Or whatever. Like way harder fight. Yeah, Brogan's not bad, but honestly, Marcel, especially after seeing Julianne Miller get destroyed, it's a bad look.
People always reply under Brogan Walker's fight analysis, that's a real Brogan or something.
It's true. That's such a strange name. I've never heard anyone name that before. Do you know any other person named Brogan?
No.
They call her Brogy the Bear, right? Isn't that her nickname? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Drew Dober, guys looked amazing lately. That knockout with Bobby Green was ridiculous. The McKinney one, that fight was insane. Frivolas look good too, Marcel. I mean, this fight's fucking awesome. I don't think this fight goes 3 rounds. I think Dober's more durable. That's what I think is the difference here. What do you think?
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, but it's such a good fight. It's such an awesome fight. Do you think the winner fights Patty? You think?
No.
Especially Dober. I mean, Dober's ranked. I like Dober, man. Anders and my boy Barrio. Yeah, I mean, you think Luger gets cut?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I know Barry looked good in his last fight. I know that. And say with I think Anders, I think he finished, but they're so inconsistent. They both have, basically losing records. So I don't know, man. Maybe they don't get cut. Maybe that's a little harsh, but I think Anders might get cut. Honestly, he might. Marcel, he doesn't do. I know he beat Kyle Dawkins, but Dawkins isn't on the UFC anymore. So it's a good looking fight here, eh, Marcel? You like this one?
It's nice, yeah.
Emily Ducote and Pollyanna Viana. I mean, I hate this tattoo, by the way. She is. I mean, Pollyanna Viana is this the one that Colby was with?
Yeah.
Okay, good for Colby. I think she looked amazing in that last fight, man. With that crazy, was it against Frey?
It was against Ginger Frey, yeah.
That fight was crazy. That knockout was insane. Ducote looked. Was it Angela Hill?
Hill, yeah. She won. She did great against Penne, and she did awful against Hill, yeah.
I gotta go with Viana. I mean, I know you're picking her too.
I'm not sure yet.
Look, everyone loves Pollyanna. Tim Elliott and Alan Nascimento. I think did we talk about this one? I can't remember. I like Alan Nascimento a little bit. I think he's pretty
Me too.
Good.
This is like, if you want to go up in the flyweight division, Tim
Elliott gatekeeper, right?
It's like pretty much the gatekeeper. Yeah, no disrespect.
Top 10. Oh, I'm surprised Tim's even putting his ranking in the line here. Number 11 against unranked, but I think Alan Nascimento should be ranked. He's good. Brian Maverick and Jasmine Vicious. I mean, Jasmine. This is in Canada, by the way. So I've heard Vancouver and I've heard Calgary.
Yeah.
I also heard Toronto, but I don't think it's going to be there. I think they'll do Toronto later in the year. I think that's what they'll do. I hope. Either Vancouver or Calgary, though, looks like for this card. I think the Barrio fights on this one too.
And so it's probably Guram against McDessie as well.
Yeah. I don't know what this one. This is kind of a tough one to pick because Jasmine looked really good in that last fight, man. Miranda's, had a good career overall in the UFC. She just, I don't know what happened to her. She was on a real rise, loses to Macy, and it's kind of fallen a little bit, Marcel.
Yeah, she had that fight with Shanna Young that wasn't watchable.
No, it wasn't good at all. She didn't finish the fight, right? I don't think. And she should have finished that fight. Kai Kara France and Amir Albazi. I mean, this is a good fight. You think the winner, if it's Albazi, you think Albazi could get a title shot?
No, not a title shot out of this, I think.
But he would maybe number contender fight, possibly?
Yeah, possible, yeah. And I think he wins as well.
Yeah. Oh, this is old. I don't think. Oh, yeah, this is old too. And maybe we got through them all. Obviously, we talked about that. I think we went through them all, Marcel.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this one?
No, I don't think we did.
We got Yogi Bear and the Sledgehammer, two big boys. I have no clue. I have no fucking clue with this one. There's certain fights you look at, you're like, okay, this guy wins. And there's some you're like, I don't know. Sorry, I missed one. No, that's the one. I mean, how do you not take Silva? How do you not take her, Marcel? I think she finishes Tate, ends her career, right?
I think Tate is done. Yeah,
she's done. She ends her career. Nate Maness and Zalgas. Well, I mean, he's 1-5, but the guy's got like what, 2 wives and like 20 kids. I mean,
he got to provide.
Yeah. How many kids does he have? He's got 2 wives, right?
He got 2 wives, so I have no idea, man. I mean, hey, good for him.
People talk about this in the comments. They are talking about
for sure. I'm surprised if they're doing.
No, they did. I don't see anything. That's so funny. Is he there? Maybe there. Yeah, but yeah, he's the guy with the 2 wives. I mean, good for him, right?
Yeah.
I love this fight. This is coming up soon. Kron Gracie, Charles Jourdain. I mean, love Charles Jourdain, but it's kind of been inconsistent. I don't know. Kron hasn't fought in forever, right? So
yeah,
weird one. Versus Strike and Almeida. Almeida's going to be like smaller, like as far as like weight goes, but I still think he's the better fighter. I think you can actually take him down still.
This is really easy. This one, it's either going to be Jair clipping him and can knock him out, or Almeida gets a takedown within 5 seconds.
I think it's the latter. To be honest with you.
Me too.
Rosa Padilla. This is a Fury fighting championships or.
Yeah, Fury. Yeah.
How does a Rosa? That's kind of a big step down, though, isn't it? Like as far as name value and everything.
Yeah, I think he got signed off the Dana White looking for a fight, right?
That's who it was. Yeah, I think so too. Rosa is very finishable, but like he also can finish people. I don't know. Interesting fight.
Yeah.
Andrade Yan. We might have talked about this one already. I mean, this is interesting. I don't even know what this one either. It's kind of a tricky one because they're both good stand-up fighters, right? And Yan beat who'd she beat? Mackenzie Dern, right? So
yeah.
It's a big win for her. And I honestly thought she beat Marina too, Rodriguez. So this fight. This is another fight I can't. We didn't talk about this one either. What happened to this one?
Manuel Torres had a medical issue, and what I've heard, he was in the hospittal, but he was at the Fury FC card in the crowd. So
was it weight cut related? It must be weight cut related.
Yeah,
right?
probably. Yeah.
He's a big lightweight. Yaya and Jackson knocks him out. I don't understand this fight. I saw Cody Garbrandt calling out Yaya. Like, he's asking for the easiest fight in the division. I mean, obviously, Yaya's got a good grappling game. We all know that. But, like, no power at all. He has no knockouts in his whole career. None. Cody Durden and Charles Johnson. He's got this guy fighting every week, Marcel?
No, those two hate each other, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good fight. They both look really – well, especially Durden looks so angry in this picture. Holy shit. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
The funny thing is, I got to say, man, the funny thing is everybody always hates on Cody Durden, but
he's a nice guy, right?
I actually talk to him sometimes. He's a really, really nice dude. So
yeah, I've heard he's a chill dude. That's what I've heard too. So and obviously like James has interviewed him and a couple other guys. Clark and Nchekwu. Good fight too. That's coming up May. Petrovsky and Petro. I like this fight. 2 guys with like Petro. That's an interesting fight. I did think about this one more. Like, well, this is old. These are getting too old now, Marcel.
Great fight, by the way.
Yeah. A couple other comments, guys. We'll get here. All right. Missed a bunch of comments. Apologies, guys. My friends. We're going to answer all the questions now, and then we'll get out of here. Any update on Rakic? I haven't heard him. He got injured last year and hasn't really been, talked about since then. So, Alex Wells and Semi. Yeah. Juliana Miller lost age point. He looks terrible now, right? What do you guys think? Jeremiah's ceiling at 36 is not ranked? His ceiling's probably top 15, I would say. He's a little bit too old, unfortunately. Like, I hate to say it, but like, look at Usman and these guys. Like, they start to fall off a little bit at that 35, 36 age. Burns is still actually a high level guy, but Masvidal, he fell off at 36. I like Jeremiah, man. He doesn't have a lot of fights though. That's the thing. He hasn't taken a lot of damage, but Rab told George he accepted the fight, but medical said no. against Umar. Really? Oh, okay, that's
know.
interesting. Well, he's injured now. Maybe that was before Corey called him out, right? I would guess. Broken isn't that great. Yeah, Lucinda probably wins. Set down for Dover. Yeah, I mean, Favreau's not ranked, so yeah. Would you guys have Javid, Bazarov, Umar? I would take Umar, but I like Javid. I know Marcel likes him too.
Yeah, definitely.
Nascimento's good. He is a good fighter. Miranda and Macy. The rematch?
The rematch.
I mean,
I don't think Macy's down for that.
No, she won't take the fight. The first fight was kind of boring, anyways. To be honest with you, it's just a bad decision. Who do you guys think's the main event for 289? Birthday is June 8th. It's going to be in Canada, probably. Is there a Canadian fighter they can put in the main event? Is there anyone you can think of?
No.
Okay, so what title fight can they put on? Let me check right now.
Amanda Nunes against Irene Aldana.
They had a main fight in Edmonton once against Shevchenko. She was on that card.
And the main event, Brandon Moreno against Alexandre Pantoja.
That'll be the card, you think?
What I think, yeah.
What about Jamal Hill?
Yeah.
What about Jamal?
That's also a possibility, of course. Yeah,
he needs a fight. He doesn't have one booked, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, get rid of Amanda off the card. We do the main event is Jamal Hill against who?
Magomed.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to do that. They probably give it to Jan.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I don't mind it. That I would guess that, and then John Coe, he said that Weili Zhang's fighting an international fight week. That's what he said. The speculation is Amanda Lemos, right? I think you saw that, right? So
I don't like that, but okay.
You don't like that one? Lemos just lost in a draw. Why is she ranked above her? That's really weird. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think I'm just looking at the only champions that are available right now are Moreno and Amanda and Jamal. That's the only ones. And Islam is, but he's not fighting on that card. They're going to save him for Abu Dhabi, right? Yeah. So I think Islam. I think he said he only wants to fight twice this year anyway. And he had that crazy fight with Volk.
And July will likely be Jones against whoever in the main event, and co-main Volkanovski against Rodriguez.
Maybe they're going to do 3 title fights then on that card.
Also possible. Maybe not a girl fight.
Yeah, because there's the women's fights, and also Valentina and Grasso too. That should happen soon too, right? So, Patrick, what's up, man? He says, sorry, late today, boys. Hope you're both doing great. I appreciate it.
How dare you?
Look at this guy. Pena Nunes 3, happy birthday. Dude, you're so mean, Wani. Come on, man. Look, he's laughing. Dude, that's so good. Javi's the top G. The guy's got 2 wives. So it says it all right there. I'm made up by murder. I don't know if he kills him, but yeah, he probably wins. Talk to Padilla. He's excited and ready to be for this fight. He's awkward, striking, tricky for Rosa. Yeah, Rosa's kind of a hit and miss guy. What do you guys think Cody Cruz and Cody Garbrandt 2 happens? I think it's a good fight. I think it makes sense, honestly.
I think it's up to Cruz, to be really honest.
Yeah.
I think Cody definitely wants it. Because
you like the fight? Do you like it?
Yeah, of course. And it's for Cody, it's a possibility to get back in the rankings, right? And for Cruz, it's a possibility to ride his own wrong, the first fight. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, this guy was talking about the Archery Lang thing, Archie Lang or whatever, when he said go back to China. Is that what he said?
I actually joke with Cody on that. I was like, he's like, yeah, what I said, he was like, dude, I shouldn't have said that, man. And I didn't mean it that way. I was like, yeah, I know, man. But people got upset by that. So then we do our Eurosport picks, right? For the website.
Yeah.
And I always ask a fighter to enter their picks as well. So I asked Cody for what was the fight? The card where Esparza was fighting Weili Zhang. So he gave me his picks, and he picked Weili Zhang as well. So I also asked him for the title fights to give me 1 or 2 sentences why he thinks a certain person is going to win. So he sent me that as well. I was like, dude, I'm disappointed in you. He's like, what? I was like, I was for sure he was going to say Esparza's going to win, and she sent Zhang back to China. But he was laughing about it. He's like, oh, you're so dirty.
That's funny. By the way, Carla she just announced she has a kid, I think, coming. So
she's
going to be up for a while, right? So she'll be up for a little while.
Good for her, dude. I mean,
good for her. All right, a couple other comments here. This guy says put Dawkins and anything Chris and Bozer at 205. Yeah, I mean, I think Chris Dawkins should drop in weight. I think so too. I agree.
I love that Bozer now goes to light heavyweight.
After bitching about it when he getting angry at the reporters and I asked him, I'd love for them to say Brandon for the International Fight Week. Maybe. Yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot that. I mean, technically, Volk is or not Volk. Yair's a champ, and Volkanovski. Yeah, I would like to see that fight, man. I think that fight in Vancouver would be amazing. I love it. I still feel like Dana White, they asked him, they're like, oh, are you going to Mexico? And he's like, we have to do the PI. He didn't really answer the question. I think they're playing a Mexico card because they have 3 champions. They'd be stupid not to go.
They should.
Obviously, they're going to go this year. They're obviously going to go. They're going to put Grasso on that. They're going to put Moreno on. They should put all 3, quite frankly. They should.
Maybe they got 4, you know?
Possibly. Who's the 4th?
Aldana.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about her. All right, Malott and Magny. Oh, sure. I'd love to see that fight. Malott deserves a good opponent. Maybe that's too big of a style, but I don't mind it. Man, 3 title fights would be great. Yeah, I think they will do it. Yeah, the last card was the one in, was it Masvidal and Usman 2, I guess? That would be the last time they did 3. Yeah. They don't want to pay their cartel tax. That's funny. All right. We'll take a few more questions and we'll get out of here, guys. Yeah, Marcel, I mean, like, you know, there's no UFC this weekend, but we do have the PFL at Bellator we talked about the last card, so.
Yeah, and that Game Bred Boxing is also on.
You're going to watch that?
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, it's on Fight Pass, right? Maybe.
Jacare's fighting Vitor Belfort. I think that's it. Right?
Yeah, that's a lot of Jose Aldo, Jeremy Stevens, I think.
He's fighting Roy Jones Jr.? Is that the fight?
Yeah, Anthony Pettis, Roy Jones Jr., yeah.
Holy fuck. How are they bankrolling this event? I mean, it must cost a fortune to hire all these guys. You also have Gina Mazzani. Gina Mazzani's taking on Pro Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. Pro Gonzalez beats her for sure.
Win against win.
Yeah, did you say Aldo and Stevens?
Yeah.
That's this weekend. Holy fuck. Good fight. Also, there's B win and Andy win. Oh, Marcus Perez is fighting Joe Riggs? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's a weird fight. And that Dylan Klecker guy, I think isn't he the guy that killed the guy in BKFC? No, he didn't do it on purpose, but I think the guy died, right? I think he is a Justin Thornton guy. I think. Let me double check. Dylan Klecker. Yeah, the guy died after the fight. I mean, he knocked him out in BKFC, and then the dude died the next day. I think that's just terrible. Like that's the thing. Like, you know, Marcel, it's just a brutal sport. Like especially bare knuckle. You know, so. I was kind of surprised. That's 2 years ago now. I was kind of surprised that they didn't like kind of fold after that because I mean that's not a good look, right? The guy fucking dies after getting knocked out. So, but it could happen anywhere. All right, a couple other comments, guys. Everyone's asking about this fight. I mean, I'd like the fight, guys. I also like Strickland against Costin too because I think the shit talking would be great. You know, plus the fight. There's Bilal except Shavkat. And it's weird. Dana White, I don't know if you watched the press conference the other day? They were like asking what Bilal. He's like, oh, we actually planned for Bilal. It's like he fucking forgot. He told the media last week he's fighting Shavkat. It's like he forgot, eh? It's like, dude, you already spilled the beans. What's the better matchup for Ilya, Ortega or Emmett? I think Ilya's an absolute monster. I think, that's interesting. You think Emmett? Yeah. You guys think the loser Holloway Allen fights Ortega? Possibly. Ortega's kind of like, I don't want to say disappeared, but I haven't heard much about him. I want to say he broke up with Tracy Cortez, right?
Yeah. Kind of a dark horse now in the division, pretty much, I think.
Ortega? Yeah. No one's talking about him anymore. He's still a good fighter. Let me ask you guys, not really MMA, what do you usually eat during a fight night? I honestly don't really, I think, during the fights. Weird enough. I don't know, like maybe like some pizza or something, but I'm kind of like focused on the fights. I know it's 6 hours, but like I usually eat after the fights, except when it's pay-per-views and they end at like 2 a.m. Then I'll have, food during it. I guess pizza. I don't know. You like pizza?
Yeah, I like pizza, but I don't eat it during the fight.
What kind of pizza do you like? What kind of pizza is your favorite?
I like cheese pizzas. I like with salami on it or other kind of meat on it. I'm not really like the quattro.
You're speaking my language, Marcel. You're speaking. I only get meat lovers. It's the only one I get. They put like sausage, pepperoni, salami, ham. That's why I'm so beefy and strong, guys.
Yeah, the thing is, if I don't want to have like stomach cramps or whatever, I shouldn't eat that. I should just eat the cheese pizza. That falls better normally,
Yeah.
But I like both, man. I like both.
The pineapple, it's not really my thing, to be honest with you. There's a stupid fucking commercial they show like all the time in Canada now with Pepsi Zero, and it's like they're like, oh, you ordered a pizza with pineapple on it, and then they're like arguing, and then this guy's like, he's like, here, have a Pepsi, and then they start drinking the Pepsi, and it's just so stupid. It's one of the dumbest fucking. I don't. If any Canadians in here and they're listening to me, it is the worst fucking commercial. I see it so many times when I'm watching a basketball game or UFC. It's so awful.
You should have sent me the commercial. Maybe it's on YouTube.
I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm gonna send it to you right fucking now because I'm gonna forget about it. It's
dude,
the worst commercial you'll ever fucking see, Marcel. I'm telling you right now.
Almost all commercials over here are bad, dude. Doesn't even make sense, most of them. So yeah.
I found it right now. It's so bad, dude. Here, it's terrible. It's just like there's you like pineapple on pizza? It's so fucking bad. I'm so angry now.
I got angry.
Oh yeah, I saw that picture earlier. Cortez and her sister. I think she's injured. I guess. I also know that she has, she's got some health issues, right, Tracy? So I don't know, man. It's just a lot going on in her life, probably, right? So. I read that people put banana on their pizza. I mean, that is fucking weird, dude. Sorry, if anyone, maybe some people do. I'm so mean.
I saw people put their banana on a pizza, but it was
that's like big sausage pizza. It was like a porn video back in the day. This guy, you ever seen that one? Like the guy comes in and he like has a hole in the middle of the box and sits down and like his dick is.
Different kind of salami, right?
You've seen that, Marcel?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm laughing so hard because when I was like fucking teenager, I think we watched it. Our buddies were watching that. Sorry, that's so funny. Tracy deal with the broken heart. Oh man, laughing so hard, my stomach hurts right now. Like I'm literally in pain. Yeah, she said she has mental health problems or something, and then some fans were asking her about it, and she's like, "It's none of your business." And I'm like, "Why are you even tweeting about it then?" Like it's weird. Anyway, I hope she feels better. We didn't talk about this. This is the last thing we should talk about. Pitbull's fighting Pettis for the bantamweight belt in Bellator, going for a third title. This is not part of the tournament. It's a little weird that
Pitbull super weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. He's never even made 135. Can he make the weight? I think if he makes it, he can win the fight.
Yeah.
Pettis has looked great. Hard not to favor Pitbull, right? Because just what he's done in Bellator. He's the best Bellator fighter of all time. And then also that card's Nemkov against Romero. Is that the fight?
Yeah.
Nemkov wins, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Yeah, so we have the same pick. Anything last second, guys? It's 7 o'clock and I want to get out of here, but any last second, Bernie?
Gonna order sausage pizza. No, just
dude, you got to go order your big sausage pizza tonight. I'm going to do the same thing. Remember, Marcel, cut the circle in the middle and then like open it up for when Tabitha Ricci comes over.
We forgot
thing. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. It's the perfect segue.
Yeah, it's perfect. We forgot to show it.
By the way, I want to answer this question. What was the first season of Tough you guys watched? I mean, I've watched every single one. The first one I watched the whole season was Rampage and Evans. 2009, I think? 2010? Mm-hmm. That was the first one I watched. Like, that's when I was like really into it. Enjoy sausage pizza. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to see myself.
You guys got to say if you hear the sound or not.
I don't know if it will put the sound, but I'm going to try, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. Share screen.
So Adam actually talked about this earlier.
Yeah, this is the Tabitha Ricci thing. So this guy tweeted the video. Hold on. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No.
Let me see if I pull the... Can you hear me right now, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can listen. Can you hear it?
Yeah. No, now it's quiet.
You hear?
No. Wait, I'll do it here on my phone. With my phone.
Okay, on your phone? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do that. You couldn't hear anything?
No.
Okay, sorry, guys.
I will do it through my phone. So, guys, this is about Adam talked about Tabitha Ricci before about her preferences when she was on a date with a guy. So you got to listen to this. Here it comes. It's with Ashley Evans Smith on our show.
Well, I had one date. And I was like, oh, I like the guy. We went to ride motorcycles.
Fun.
It was super fun. And then I want to date him. I want to like have sex with him. And then we went to his house. And then when he put his pants out, I was in shock.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I said, oh, no. And then I had to give some excuse. And then Yeah, nothing happened, but I was like, I can't do that.
Oh,
Everything was perfect until that time.
yeah. I mean, sex is a very important part of a healthy relationship, and
Yeah.
if you can tell right away that that guy ain't gonna have what it takes to satisfy you, it's better definitely to get out while you can.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's so fucking funny, guys. That is so funny. Like, I love this conversation today. Stop. It's too funny. It's real too. I feel so, dude. Imagine that fucking poor guy with the motorcycle. Like, everyone's laughing at this dude. Everyone probably knows who he is in Brazil too. They're like, dude, your dick is small. Like,
So
hey, man, size matters. They say size doesn't matter, guys, but they're lying. The girls, they're lying when they say that, Marcel. Let's be honest, they're lying. Maybe for some, but I don't know. Heard differently. Max Holloway. Max is married, got kids. Poor dude. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy.
But then we have to hear that.
Oh, well, that guy. I was trying to get this sound working. I don't know if it didn't work. So apologies. Glad you got it, Marcel.
Yeah.
He didn't have the big sausage pizza, Marcel. That's for sure. He wasn't the guy who showed up. You know what I'm talking about too. The guy shows up like he's.
Crazy.
Dude, I mean, I remember like I said, as a teenager, we were like curious. We were back in the early days of the internet.
Yeah, I remember that. We were actually in school. We saw that. So, so yeah.
All right. Anyway, I think that's a good note to end the podcast, guys. All right. Follow me on Twitter at @Martin. Follow Marcel, Big Marcel 24, and follow him on Instagram. We'll be back next Monday. We'll be previewing UFC 287. We'll talk about some things that happen on the weekend as far as like fight announcements and news and stuff and recaps and stuff go. Anything else you want to say, Marcel? You're good to go.
I'm good to go, dude. I'm like hashtag big dick energy. So that's good.
Oh my god, this whole podcast is so ridiculous today. Start with the first one, the Brittany Palmer thing I was talking about, and then it goes to the big sausage pizza, and then it ends with the tab out the reach talking about the guy's small wiener. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. We'll get out of here, guys, and we'll be back next Monday. 5 p.m. Eastern. Peace.